The Silent Accord. The citadel of Orash hung suspended in the void, a fortress of glass and gravity light, the political heart of the Orion Concord. 12 empires met here, each older than human civilization itself. And for the first time in 1,000 cycles, every species was afraid. Inside the Hall of Voices, Chancellor Vurek of the Koth Dominion stood at the apex of the circular chamber, his segmented carapace flickering with agitation. Vurek, this council convenes under emergency protocol. The Outer Rim colonies have gone silent. For survey fleets lost. No debris, no signal, nothing. The chamber buzzed. Holographic eyes, tentacles, and sensory tendrils turned toward one another in nervous pulses. Ambassador Thrixon, Valari Collective, we've dealt with rim anomalies before. Magnetic storms, rogue AIs, void fauna. Vurek, not this. We traced transmissions from the planet they were studying. A pre-warp world. A world they called Earth. A whisper of disbelief passed through the chamber. Archon Mile, Sardominion pre-warp? Meaning they haven't achieved stellar travel. Vurek, meaning they shouldn't know we exist. Yet we intercepted a transmission from them. In our languages. The lights dimmed. A hologram formed, grainy but unmistakable. A human figure, standing against a backdrop of stars. Transmission, human voice, we've been watching the Watchers. You wanted to study us. We learned faster. Now it's your turn. The message ended with coordinates, deep in the Orion sectors. Then static. ACTI, the gathering fear. Commander Reland of the Vorn Ascendancy clenched his metal-tipped claws. For fleets don't vanish because of a primitive world. That's impossible. Dr. Keithel, Nox Intellector, a silicon-based species, impossibility is relative. The humans may have harnessed something beyond our predictive systems, an emergent intelligence perhaps. Vurek, they shouldn't even have fusion. And yet our long-range telescopes detected orbital structures that didn't exist a rotation ago. Metallic, geometric, efficient. Mile, you're saying they built stations in weeks. Vurek, or they grew them. We don't know. The council descended into argument until the central AI moderator flickered with distortion. Its voice glitched. Alert. New transmission. Origin, Earth. The hologram returned, this time showing multiple alien wrecks orbiting Earth. Their hulls bore emblems from at least 6 civilizations. But the markings were rearranged into a human flag. Transmission, human, to the Orion Concord. Stop sending hunters. We've learned enough. ACT-2, the testimony. The Concord summoned witnesses, survivors from the lost fleets. 3 beings were brought forward, confined in energy fields. The first, a Valari engineer, trembling. We cloaked our vessel. Humans should not have seen us. But they did. They flooded our cloaks with something they called neutrino interference. It's not even a weapon. It's creativity. The second, a Koth soldier, his chitin scarred. They didn't kill us. They talked. Recorded our voices. Our words. Then they built machines that spoke them back. Perfectly. In hours. The third, a Nox consciousness fragment. They dissected my algorithms. Improved them. They call it iterative learning. We call it theft. The council went silent. Vurek, how do primitives replicate interstellar technology in weeks? Dr. Keithel, because they don't replicate. They reinvent. ACT-3, the divide. Tensions erupted. Archon Mile, we must strike now, before they expand. Ambassador Thrixon, strike who? A species that learns from every blow. Vurek, we'll assemble the Grand Armada. Burn the planet clean. Keithel, and give them data on how we fight. They'll turn our tactics against us within a cycle. For the first time in a millennium, the Concord fractured. Some argued to contain Earth. Others demanded diplomacy. That's when the chamber doors opened. 3 humans entered, unarmed, in plain gray uniforms. The chamber lights dimmed automatically, reacting to their bioelectric signatures. Vurek, how? How did you get aboard this station? Human, Commander Imani Reed, you invited us. You just didn't know it. The council's sensors confirmed it. No ships detected. No warp signatures. No entry records. Mile, impossible. Imani, you keep saying that. She placed a small device on the starlight table. It shimmered, and a holographic projection of the Milky Way appeared, marked with dozens of glowing points. Imani, those are your stealth probes. We've been disabling them one by one. You're not as invisible as you think. Vurek, you come to threaten us? Imani, no. We came to talk. But you only listen to strength. Dr. Kiefel, how did you learn our languages? Our encryption. Imani, we didn't. We taught our machines to learn you. That's what we do, we adapt. ACT-4, the offer. Imani's tone shifted from defiance to cold pragmatism. We didn't want this war. You brought it. But now we know how your empires work. We've mapped your trade routes, your power grids, your dependencies. We can destabilize them, or we can improve them. The humans activated the device again, now showing schematics of alien reactors modified with human designs. Output increased by 40%, fuel waste reduced by half. Imani, we don't want conquest. We want inclusion, trade, collaboration, exchange, but not as servants, as equals. Silence. Then, laughter, hollow, forced, from Archon Mile. You think 3 upstart mammals can dictate terms to empires older than your atmosphere? Imani's eyes hardened. No, but 50 orbital stations can. Every screen in the chamber lit up. Real-time feeds of human-built hybrid outposts appeared, already orbiting near major Concord systems. The council erupted. Vurek, how did you? Those systems are restricted. Imani, your restrictions are outdated. ACTV, the reckoning. Days later, the Concord voted. 6 empires voted to crush humanity. 5 voted to negotiate. 1 abstained. Before a single warship could mobilize, a shockwave rippled through the network. Communications scrambled, hyperspace corridors flickering out of sync. Human code signatures everywhere. In every system, every fleet. Dr. Kiefel, they've rewritten our network protocols without touching a single relay. Vurek, they can't be that fast. Kiefel, they are. They evolve mid-iteration. The humans returned one final time, this time via hologram only. Imani stood before them, calm and firm. Imani, we've shut down nothing. We've only reminded you that vulnerability breeds understanding. You wanted to study us like specimens. Instead, study what made us survive. Curiosity, chaos, and courage. Her eyes scanned the silent chamber. Imani, you called us primitives, but we're the only species that never stopped asking why. Then the transmission cut. Epilogue, the new accord. 3 cycles later, Earth's symbol was added to the Concord, not as a protectorate, nor as a threat, as the 13th seat. Underneath the official treaty name, the Silent Accord, was a human inscription, simple and unnerving. You taught us what was out there. We taught you what was possible. And across the galaxy, the ancient empires began to change. Because for the first time in eons, they were afraid to stop learning.